I've bought a €2.50 AliExpress window chip repair kit. Let's see if I can get this chip in my windscreen fixed for what would work out as 70 cents. Oh, that to me sounds like an absolute fail. So the kit included, you've got your little instruction bit there, which it reads okay English. You've got syringe. You've got I think it's classed as like a silicone gel. You get 2 blades. You get a lot of these little thin plastic. I don't know why so many, because to be honest, there's only 2 sticky pads, so you only need 3 of these. Sorry, there's 3 sticky pads originally. So you've got all these sticky pads. And that's all it came with, €2.50. So there is videos online on AliExpress, but it's very basic. So I'm just going to go through all the stages and let's see if we can fix a chip. So I have got a tiny little chip in my windscreen. Little sticky pad here, which goes around where you've got the chip. You've got a little, this is like I don't know if it's epoxy, but it's silicone or something like that. And then you've got a plunger, which forces it in. It's multi-stage process, which I'm just going to pop there. And it's a little windy today as well, so I'm just going to aggravate basically any bits that are loose on the outside of the window. This will not only get rid of all the random bits of dirt that you may have, but it'll also create more of a place to inject into. So let's see if this works, because this, my friends, was about €2.50 from AliExpress. So you've got this sticky back pad. This is used to hold the cradle then, and you set it up like this around your hole, and then you remove this bit. So then you attach this. Make sure that's down. Nice fit. Okay. Then I believe it was 6 drops. Let's have a look. 5 to 6 drops. It must not be a 2-part epoxy because it is reusable apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would normally have gone like 6 before thinking that, but that seems to be quite a lot. I'll go another one. Why not? Just got a bit of towel there behind so you can see the picture a bit better. Right, and the next step is to fix this, but not completely. Just want to, basically this goes in there. Got to pull this all the way up. And then it's got little notches on. Oh, those notches aren't going to hold that, are they? Well, these notches that are in here are meant to hold this plunger up like this. And it's not doing that. Lock plunger in vacuum position, hold injector with one hand, pull plunger upwards until the other hand, lock plunger by engaging lower notch, clip, release hands and AL device to remain in locked position. Let sit for 10 minutes on lower notch. Well, that ain't holding there. I'm guessing this is to like pull any air that's inside the crack out and let the liquid go in. However, there's no way that's staying like that. Maybe if I do something in it. Let's go jam something in it. Don't know if a razor blade's gonna do the job. Oh, now it's come off. Twist that. Will I get a razor blade in there just to wedge that, stop it from going down? It's not going to cooperate. Wedge this pin in as well, maybe. Nope. Let's get that over there and wedge the pin on this side. The other way. That could work. The little notch there, with the force of the vacuum, is not strong enough to hold it up. It kind of needs to have like a sort of kind of ratchet sort of system to stop it, so both sides are stopping it from pulling down. So I've just wedged the pin in, which actually does come with the S-sit. So we now leave this for 10 minutes, I believe. Yeah, lock plunger in vacuum position. And then It says take injector out from the pedestal, make the back to the pedestal to max out injector. So basically what happens after you've done this for 10 minutes, you leave that. That'll then pull up said liquid, and after the 10 minutes, we release the pressure and then force pressure in, assuming all goes to plan and it doesn't pop off. Right, next step is to basically reverse what we've done. We're now pulling it all the way out, and we're putting it in and forcing the air in. Again. Oh, that to me sounds like an absolute fail. I'm going to let it sit for 20 minutes anyway. That sounded to me like it breached the plastic. I am following it by the guidelines, but it says here, I'll tell you, I'll say, it says, hold injector with one hand and rotate plunger releasing spring from lower notch. Depress plunger downwards, engage upper notch. Well, there's no upper notch. So I was assuming it needed to go all the way down and you would somehow wedge it again. Let it sit for a minimum of 20 minutes. Look, I'm going to let it sit for 20 minutes. We'll see what happens next, because the next step is to remove everything off, dab a little bit more of this onto a crack, and then put a sheet of plastic, which it comes with, on top, which you then leave for a curing time in the sun. Is it going to be a win or a fail? Well, from that last, you can see it's come out down the bottom. But is there enough in the crack to make it disappear? Let's hope so. We'll see what happens in 20 minutes. So now the final stage to this, that's if it's actually worked. Remove this. You have this little piece of plastic, which I'm just going to pop under there now. Out of the way. I need the blade. Come here. See, liquid. I don't think the liquid is meant to be there. Not on the sticky bit. That's where it's obviously like been forced out. Just remove the sticky pad. And do you know what? It actually does look much better. It has actually worked a bit here. That is definitely reduced in size. Right, it's definitely reduced in size. I'm just going to get rid of this sticky bit. I'll do a look close up. You can just about see it. Tiniest little mark there. But if you remember what that was like before, it is definitely worked a little bit. Right, so now the last stage of this is you basically get this piece of plastic, which I'm gonna just have like that, and you have a little drop of left, and then you cover it over like that, and then you leave it in the sunshine, although I'm not gonna. It says leave in the sunshine for 10, 15 minutes, or something like that. Or if you're not gonna get it in the sun, about an hour. But I'm just gonna leave it all day because I can. I think it's been a bit of a success. Do you know what? With a little bit of tweaking, I think you could probably do a little bit of a better job on that. But that's the first time trying out. €2.50. I'd say that was a bargain. And with that fix there, I'd say that would pass an MOT, no problem anyway. So with that being said, I think it's a win. I think it's just this. Is that going to focus? Put it next to my face, it might focus better. You got it. It's all about that, really. Let's just show you on the, close that. Let's just show you. See, this has basically been the issue. So you pull this up, right? And you can see where there's like a little clip there, and you twist it, and that's supposed to stop it from going down. And then there's another one there, which I've said that is actually holding it. So maybe that's what they mean by, so when it's up like that and it's on full vacuum, yeah, I can see where this is going. And then it gets held like that, then you twist it and push it only that far. And I ended up pushing it like to about there. And that's what's pushed out everything from it. So, oh well, note to self. Not only is it €2.50 from AliExpress, which you can get from Amazon as well. So you can't be snobby about AliExpress when it's exactly the same as the Amazon one. You get 3 sticking pads in total. So you've got enough to do 3 chips. It doesn't take 20 minutes. It's a lie. It takes 10 minutes, then 20 minutes, then 10 minutes. So it takes 40 minutes. Or in my case, it's an hour and 20 minutes because I'm not putting it in the sunshine. But winner, worth it. Definitely worth it. Unless you've got some sort of free windscreen repair on the insurance, highly recommend them. Windscreen repair kits does not say anything more than that. Made in China. So that's a win. And I can knock it off my board. We will leave that and show you what it's like later on. There it is. The final result. It worked. Absolutely brilliant. For what, 70 cents?